Well, I'm recording now, and this is gonna be something I will add over the auto recording. I have been living in Big for many years. I always known the campground at the Park of Big, which is quite a fantastic national park. I always seen him driving by, but I really thought it was only for like motorhomes, and I've not seen too many tents. I didn't look for it, I must say. The other day I was going to scout location to take a video of this campground, and I was shocked to find out the choices they have. It's incredible. Like here I'm going on a little time-lapse tour of it. There is the first service house, toilets, washrooms, laundry, laundromat, all the things necessary. Some of them houses have also places to spend a rainy day with, so you will see that afterwards. I'm going on now to a little tent city. You can rent tents in case you don't have a tent but you would like the camping experience. I asked in the store what it costs. It costs for 4 people. The tents are for 4 people. It costs $100 a night for $25 a person. That includes the full fee for the park, which is almost $9. So it is actually really not bad. You have propane. I assume there will be propane lights. There is propane gas for cooking. You have electricity on the side, water nearby. This is your own contained. If you have a big family, you could rent the whole place. You have 4 tents here. Add a few little tents for the kids, and this could be very comfortable. Now it goes a bit further on, passing one of the community centers, because the place is so big. It needs many of those. I actually went out to take a look. You will see it has a laundromat, very nice, all spick spanking clean, new kindergarten, a bit for children to play. Again, here is a little side room with wood stove and some chairs in case you have a rainy or a cold day and you just like to warm up and to get out of wet. If you're in a tent, sometimes it can be quite humid. You get tired of it. You can make your lunch, play games, family games in here, have a nice fire going to warm you up. If it happens. I mean, we are in Canada, so sometimes stuff happens. I checked the toilets. The toilets are, everything is so clean and so new. As you will see, on the right side are the toilets for the men. The women, of course, have it on the opposite side. I was not sure at this point if there are showers. Then I found the showers, 4 showers in a row. That's quite convenient. So I really am surprised how well this is kept. I didn't ask how much it is per night. I'm going on, I'm making a tour of what I can see. I missed so many spots, but it is, like I said, it is big, and I think people should know. Here's one place for cyclists. If you're on a bicycle tour, there are bike racks, you put up your tent, fireplace, quite nice, quite impressive. If you're 5-6 people, you can make a little round, and you're all alone there. Nobody will bother you. Maybe some people will drive by, like to go to their tents here. On the left side, we just passed a place where you can only go by carrying in your tent. No cars allowed. So you basically really not disturbed by car noises or anything. Oops, I missed one. There is another little corner. I'm amazed. And here, if we go back to the forest, you have to realize on the right side, every so often are campsites into the forest, which makes it just very not nature. And well, I will tell you later on when we're flying. I will show it from the air. It is much more impressive from the air, of course. This is the Park of Big is very famous. You can hiking trails going anywhere from here. There's another tent, one single tent. If you want to rent a tent, but not with other people around, you can rent this one. I missed 1 or 2 already, but there are roads going off like this, where another 10-15 campsites are. There are many of them. I take 2 or 3 and then we'll just let it be with this. But this is a very, very large site. I'm not sure if they will have, I would say about 100-150 campsites easily. Might be even more with the big front where they have all those big campers and motorhomes. Well, I just passed the bridge. I assume fishing would probably be something that can be considered here. This is the river of Bic, and it's a very, very nice one. It comes from the hills from Seabirds, so it would be quite fun to try out. And off we go. I'm going back now. I think I'm turning off to the left one more side, because yesterday when I scouted there was a bunch of young people. Are they gone? I thought I would say hi to them, because I told them I would come today. Now here we go, and we came out down that road. This is the big top, but I'm just driving around to show you the grand scale of it. This is quite amazing. So now we're gonna go take a flight with the drone. I have asked permission, but I have given permission to take this video. I had to buy a ticket to go in, but I was not allowed. They didn't give me the okay to take off in the park, to take flight. They said they only allow these people who work for recognized companies or journals or newspapers. So I chose to use a takeoff place across from the highway, and I just fly over a little bit to show you what it is. Too bad, I would have had 2-3 nice approaches from there. I asked them to maybe think about it. If I can, they take 2 takeoffs, I could cover it well. But this actually works very well. I can really only cover the wild part, but that is the really interesting here. And you see the 1 tent place. This place in the middle I missed completely. There is some campgrounds to be reached. How, I don't know yet, because like I said, I only drove through it twice. But this looks huge too in the middle. On the left side you have seen the bicycle camping, and here on the left spot, this free spot in the forest, this is the wild camping, where nobody can drive into. So this is very, very an impressive site. I did not realize it was that big and well kept. I mean, they're getting ready for the season, so it's all just tip top. I will look, maybe now we should basically look more for some view. The view is incredible. You will see the open, where the beach where it is on, and the view of Bic. I will have to bring the camera up to show you this. Oh, if I would have known this, I would have come here maybe a few years ago when friends came to visit me, organized some place for them to stay. This is very, very, very nicely kept. Here you see where the car is going over the bridge, on the right side is another entrance. I didn't even go there. There's another maybe 15-20 campgrounds. This is quite impressive. You will see this is the main building, the parking you see from the road. So I really thought it consisted of this. This is the view of Bic, the harbor of Bic, and some of the islands. The sundowns are just brilliant here. If you go in the evening on one of the beaches, it is brilliant. The background of the hills of Seabirds. And that's about it. This is the highway where you probably will arrive on if you ever decide to stay here. And it would be worth it to do. So I believe it would be worth it for anybody. I do find maybe if you rent a tent, $100 for 4 people. Sounds expensive, but then you have to really spend 1 day, so you get your $8-9 worth of park fees. They are already included, which is quite nice. Then it is not that bad. I'm not sure if you do this, if you have, for example, kitchen equipment, you would have to call first anyway to reserve. And get this all cleared up. Well, I will go now a little bit up the highway to take a look and show you the mountains. There's some mountains to not climb but to walk up to. They have some terraces for the view up there, which are quite nice. Here, come on, I did it too long here. This is going on my nerve. Well, okay, now please, Jürgen, there you go. Here's the highway where you're coming down to the valley of where the park is located. You see the mountain ridge. There are many salt deposits in those hills. So can be especially coming towards the fall, a problem with orignal or the moose and the deer crossings, because they want to go to the salt deposit to lick their salt. So people, if you drive here, especially doing more towards the end of the summer, be careful. This can easily be a problem. Well, it was a pleasure to show you this.